Hi, my name is John Riley. I'm the Treck product manager, and I want to introduce you to the 2011 Session 88. For 2011, we've made some substantial improvements to the successful Session product from Treck. Since its introduction, it's been very successful in the World Cup and local downhill market, and we've constantly looking for ways to improve the performance of the bike. Starting from the front of the bike and working our way back, what's new for 2011 is an all-new frame shape, which incorporates a couple different things. One is, first off, now we've incorporated directly into the head tube some protection that's built specifically for the forks. So instead of using the bumpers on the fork, it's now incorporated into the frame. The advantage to that is this is connected together, so it offers a really tight position and therefore allows for the frame itself to offer the protection and not count on it from the fork itself. It also makes it so that you don't have to worry about the fork position of the bumpers. So if the bumpers moved on the frame, it wouldn't matter. So you have a stronger impact area here for that. You can also take the bumpers off the frame. From there, we've beefed up the down tube of the frame as well and incorporated a bumper here as well. We wanted to make this area super beefy. We also did some testing in the wind tunnel and looked at areas we can improve the speed of the bike, and the aerofoil shape of the down tube, along with the new shape and the protection, make it a much more durable frame for day-to-day riding. As we move to the back part of the bike, things are pretty similar to the way they were in the past, but we did improve the leverage ratio on the rear shock. The leverage ratio on the rear shock allows us to work with Fox to dial the Fox shock in, specifically for our World Cup racers, specifically for Tracy Mosley in this case for this bike. As we move back in here, we go to the most important part of our bikes, which is the ABP, the active braking pivot. The active braking pivot allows you to be under full braking but still get a fully active suspension, specifically helpful for racing when you're going into stutter bump type situations. It's just the best system out there for a downhill style bike. All of this wrapped into a frame weight that's similar to the past with a lot more durability and a nice plusher new overall system. Head tube angle stayed the same around 64. Everything else has stayed the same as well. There's this model in the Session 88 and one model below it in the Session 8. The Session 8 actually uses the same frame that we introduced in 2010. That carries forward at a great price point on the Session 8, and then you get the all-new frame design on the Session 88. So the Session lineup for 2011.